Welcome to my channel World of Forensic. Today I am going to share the second part of toxicology. From we will start from where we have left in our first part. In the first part I have just given about the types of the poisons. Now we are going to discuss it more. First we have the corrosive poisons. Corrosive poisons are basically irritants which produce inflammation and ulceration in the tissues. They produces local action, coagulate cellular proteins and convert hemoglobin to hematite. Now, this corrosive poisons causes corrosion within our body, and due to which this local action and coagulation of cellular proteins and conversion of hemoglobin to hematite occurs. Now, the second type of poison, that is the irritant poisons. This causes basically irritants from which we can say that it causes irritation, like the pain in abdomen, vomiting, and purging. In postmortem, we can find the appearance, the irritant poisons, which are evident to naked eye and shows redness or ulceration of the gastrointestinal tracts. Now we have discussed that the irritant poisons can be divided into types. First is the inorganic irritant poisons. This they causes irritation and they are inorganic in nature. That is, they are not made from any organic sources. The non-metallic poisons like the phosphorus, chlorine, bromine, iodine, these are all metals and these are non-metals, and metals like arsenic, antimony, mercury, etc. These are all metals or non-metals, and so they are inorganic in nature, and this causes irritation. They have their effects similar to those irritant poisons, as these are parts of irritant poisons only. Then comes the organic irritant poisons, means they have the sources which are organic, like plants or animals, and they causes irritation. So they are organic irritant poisons. Some poisons, like the plant poisons, which are Abrams precoritarius, these are all plant sources, and parts of these plants, like the Abrams precoritarius, these are poisonous, not the whole plant. They in case of plants, they have some parts of the plants are poisonous. In some cases, the whole plant may be also poisonous. Like in datura, we have the root, seed, fruit, leaves, all are poisonous. But the degree of poisonicity of these parts varies. Next, the castor, the argot, calotropis, etc. All these are plant sources of this organic irritant poisons. And the animal poisons include snakes, insects, and spiders. This bite from these animals also co- contains poison, and they causes this. These are the parts of organic irritant poisons. Then comes the mechanical substances like coarsely powdered glass, chopped hairs, dried sponge, etc. All this comes under mechanical substances of irritant poisons. Now comes the other types of poison, that is the systematic poison. So what are systematic poisons? These are called systematic poison because they either affect any of the organ systems of our body, which may be the nervous system, the cardiovascular system, or the respiratory system. The poisons which affect our nervous system are called neurotics. The poisons which affect the cardiovascular system are called cardiac poison, and the poisons which affect the respiratory system are called asphyxiants. Now, the neurotic poisons are again divided into three types. The first one, that is the cerebral poisons. The cerebral poisons basically affects our brain and nervous system. So some of these poisons are cerebral poisons are again divided into somniferous poisons, inebriant poisons, and valerian poisons. The somniferous poisons are like from plant origin, the opiates. The inebriant poisons are the alcohols, anesthetics, sedatives, hypnotics. This affects our nervous system for some times, and then it's gone. And the delirium poisons are from some plants origin like Datura, Belladonna, Cannabis indica. Inebriant poisons causes only intoxication, which leads to like slurred speech, trouble in walking, and vomiting. These types of symptoms are we can see in case of high consumption of alcohols and the deliriums. These substances are subclass of hallucinogens, and they causes delirium and hallucinations, which includes the datura, cannabis indicas. Now comes the other type of neurotic poison, that is the spinal poison. This basically affects the spinal cord of our nervous system. Now, this includes Nux vomica, Gelsinium, okay, and the peripheral poisons. This affects the peripheral nervous system. We have three parts of the nervous system, and the other one, that is the peripheral nervous system, are affected by the peripheral poisons. So we can see the nerves are affected by this. This includes cornea, curate, etc. The, Now comes the second type of poisons, that are the cardiac poisons, which basically affects our circulatory system, our heart, and disturbs the normal functioning of our circulation and also the pumping of the heart. This includes digitalis, oleander, conite, nicotine. All the cardiac poisons are somehow plants or origin. The aspections, that is those poisons which affects our respiratory system, our lungs, and other parts of which are included in our respiratory system. These are basically gaseous in nature, like the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, were gases. When this carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide is increased in our uh, body, we feel problematic to take in oxygen and in breathing. So these are all called asphyxiant poisons, as they uh, can cause asphyxia. Now, the last one of this, the miscellaneous poisons. There are various types of poisons which are included in the miscellaneous. Their origins are different. Miscellaneous types are both plants, metallic, and animal origin. This includes analgesics, antipyretics, antihistamines, tranquilizers, street dogs, designer dogs. Uh, these antihistamines, tranquilizers give us relief and make us feel light and happy sometimes. The street dogs are and the designer dogs are consumed by many persons to uh, feel happy and to take themselves away from the original world. And after consuming these drugs, they feel like that. Nature of poison. So, poisons can be of three types: gaseous poison, volatile poison, and non-volatile poisons. The gaseous poisons are basically the gases which we can which are present in the environment, but when they enter into our body in huge amount, they are poisonous. Like the carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur oxide, chlorine, tear gas, etc. The volatile poisons are again divided into inorganic and organic volatile poisons. So volatile inorganic poisons are compounds that substances that have tendency to vaporize and in the form of an inorganic compound. Example: cyanide, phosphine, arsine, phosphine, phosgene, etc. Now, volatile organic poisons. These are volatile in nature, but the source is organic, that is from any plant product or animal product they are obtained. They are volatile as they vaporize at volume, high vapor pressure in the room temperature. Example: ethanol, formaldehyde, acetaldehyde. We can see that whenever we open an alcohol bottle, they vaporize very fast. Now comes non-volatile inorganic, that are cations. These the non-volatile inorganic poisons, the cations, which are cationic in nature, are halides, dichromate, chlorates, azide, nitrates, sulfate, and cyanides. And the non-volatile inorganic anions are mercury, arsenic, barium, thallium, etc. The non-volatile organic minerals are the pesticides basically. They're pesticides which are applied in the fields to kill the pests like the organophosphates, organochlorides, carbamates, etc. The non-volatile acidic organic compound, these are acidic drugs. These are like the barbiturates, sulfur, phenolic compounds. The non-volatile organic alkaline compounds, these are basic in nature. The non-volatile alkaline, this is the basic nature drugs. Basic drugs, these are obtained from plant sources like the alkaloids, benzodiazepines. Now, the plant poisons, these all originates from plant sources. Uh, Basically, the flowers, the parts of the flowers, the parts of plants like the seed, root, fruit, flowers, everything can be there. Like the datura, aconite, oleander, nux vomica. And the last one, that is the miscellaneous poisons, which includes mechanical poisons, food toxins, and animal or insect poisons. Mechanical poisons are obtained from the mechanical sources from any elements like diamond, glass, silica, the diamond dust which enters one's body during the cutting of the diamonds, the glass powder, all are mechanical poisons. Now, food toxins like the mycotoxins, when we consume some food without seeing whether they are the expiry date has passed, whether the food is expired or not, there is chance of that the food contains mycotoxins. There are some sources like mushrooms. We have both types of mushrooms, both edible and non-edible. The poisonous ones, which are non-edible, they contain the mycotoxins. If one consumes without knowing the poisonous mushroom, then mycotoxins enters the body. The animal or the insect poison basically includes the bites from the animals like sting venom or poisonous ants bite from scorpion, bite from bees. All these are included in the animal or insect part. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we will discuss about the modes of administration of the poisons. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos on forensic science.